Where are you getting your assurance of eternal life? That means you know you're going to heaven. What are you looking to? Because it can be easy to look at yourself and say, like, I have proof that I'm going to heaven because I have good fruit or good works, or I believe right now, so I know I'm going to keep believing, and that's what's going to get me to heaven. But those are actually wrong and incorrect views of where you should be getting your assurance. So let's look at it. You don't know what's going to happen between now and when you die. You don't know if you're going to keep living a faithful life, and you don't know if you're going to keep believing in God. There might be points in your life where you stop believing, or there might be points in your life where you're not faithfully serving. Does that mean you lose your salvation? No. Let's look at it. So there are two passages dealing with that I'm going to look at that deal with this. So first of all, our security, that means that's what keeps us going to heaven. That never comes from our actions or our faithfulness. It does not come from our ongoing faith. It comes the moment we believe. Our assurance, however, comes from God's faithfulness, not from our ongoing faith, not from our actions. It comes from God's faithfulness. Ongoing actions on our part do, however, lead to eternal rewards. All right, let's look at it. Hebrews 11:6 says, "It is without faith, it is impossible to please him, for he who comes to God must believe he is, and that he is a rewarder of those who seek him." Okay, so God is, and God is a rewarder. And eternal life is not a reward. A reward is something that is earned. Eternal life is always a gift received by faith, not a works. Okay, so God exists and God rewards. Listen to 2 Timothy chapter 2, verses 11 through 13. "It is a trustworthy statement. For if we died with him, we will also live with him. If we endure, we also will reign. If we deny him, he will also deny us. If we are faithless, he remains faithful, for he cannot deny himself." Let's break it down. If we died with him, we will live with him. Okay, so the moment we believe, we are identified with Christ's death and his resurrection. So if we die with him, we live with him. We're identified with him the moment we believe. It talks about that in Romans chapter 6. Okay. If we endure, we will reign. So reigning is a reward for faithful believers. We'll reign in the 1,000-year kingdom. We'll reign in eternity. That's a reward. That's based on if we endure in this life, if we continue to be faithful. If we deny him, he will deny us. He will deny us opportunities to serve him and to reign with him. And if we are faithless, that means not faithful, or we lose our faith, he remains faithful to the promise that he gave us. At the moment we believe, he has given us eternal life, and he will deliver us into his kingdom. So our assurance is placed on God's promise. If we ever stumble, fall away, lose our faith, God has not given up on us. He has not abandoned us, and we have not lost our salvation. He loves you. He wants you to come home. Believe in him for eternal life.